Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO Fortnite set review. Take a look at set number 77071, the Supply Llama. This set that released officially on October 1st of 2024 contains 691 pieces and is based off of LEGO Fortnite, the game mode, in Fortnite. So let's get into this review. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into this review. Here we have the main build of the Loot Llama. This is an iconic piece for Fortnite. If you show this to anyone, they're going to know this is based off of Fortnite. I mean, technically, this set itself is based off of the game mode for LEGO Fortnite, but, I mean, the build is iconic enough where it's recognized from the regular Battle Royale or Save the World game mode, and that's perfectly fine if you get it mixed up, in my opinion. But, anywho, I actually love how this looks. It definitely looks like the Pinata kind of look. The only thing I really hated about the build process was the amount of cheese slopes in this build, but I think in the end it's kind of worth it to have a little bit of annoyance to get that perfect look on it. It doesn't really have too many stickers from what I recall. I mean, you just got the loot sticker on the side there of a treasure chest. Pretty iconic stuff, if I say so myself. And then the only other sticker is just at the nose at the front there. So this thing is kind of meant to be just like a display piece, if I'm being honest. I mean, you can kind of move the legs out apart, I guess, to get more stability depending on where you display this. I guess same thing goes for like the tail. Those are on individual clips, so you can kind of display it however you feel is fit. The head you can move up and down, as you guys can see, like so, as well as the mouth, open and close, although it's traditionally closed or just open, ajar a little bit. And the little ears you can kind of position as well, maybe get some little expressions if you wanted to, but traditionally that's just kind of how it's in-game shown. Now, there is actually a really cool play feature, which is iconic for something like this, is if you, load in through the top here, you can load in some of the included items. That flips open because, again, clip attachment. But if you flip down the lever that is on either side of this build, it doesn't matter which side you flip down, but eventually you're going to have to flip down both sides. But flipping it down, here we go, let's back up the camera a bit so you guys can see. All right, 3, 2, 1. The loot just coming out of its sides, kind of recreates that iconic moment where you just hold E on the laptop and it, loots the llama when you catch it. And then the other side, the other stuff spills out that side, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool, fun feature that was, very necessary for a set like this. Let's actually have a look at said loot for a second. Okay, so here's all the loot pieces kind of lined up for you guys. So going from left to right, on the left we have a backpack. You can't really attach this to a minifigure, even though you probably could if you modified it a little bit. This is normally dropped because, again, when you play the LEGO Fortnite game mode, if you die, this is kind of like your little backpack of loot that you kind of have to go and collect if you have that certain thing enabled in the settings. So I think this is represented pretty well in brick-built form. But again, no clip to attach to the minifigure, but not really needed to, I guess. But that's cool nonetheless. You got a stick of dynamite, which another thing you could craft in LEGO Fortnite. You have a jar of slurp juice, which gives you heals in general. So cool representation. You also get that with the minifigure scale battle bus with the minifigures holding some slurp jars. So that's cool. You also get some slap juices, and you get 2 of those. So, you use them quick. Same thing as slurp juice, just gives you heals in general. Then you have some interesting stuff. You get a charm. The charms are like add-ons to give you bonus effects to your character in-game. This charm in particular is the good luck charm. It raises your chances of finding rare loot when digging when you have this equipped. So, yeah, definitely useful in the LEGO Fortnite game mode. And then this piece of ore, as of time's recording, I want to say is the ore known as rough ruby. It's a gem that's found in lava caves found in the Dry Valley. So I'm assuming you can craft some pickaxes or something with it. I could be wrong. I'm still exploring the game mode myself. But for the last item, you have a grappler, a definite need for mobility in LEGO Fortnite, and is also something that you get from the battle bus as well. So yeah, you're going to end up with a lot of these if you buy all the Fortnite sets, but it's still a nice thing to get any Loot Llama, because the Loot Llama, you know, you just kind of get some random stuff and hope it's good. So I'd say this is a pretty good loot up for a random player. Anywho, that being said, let's have a look at what else this set includes. Really quick, before we look at whatever else, I thought it's worth mentioning how it looks loading up this Loot Llama. Again, you're going to need both those things flipped up, but in case you're curious about the technique, it's basically like a little triangle on the inside of the llama, so that way it kind of helps when things are spilling out. So just kind of imagine a triangle build on the inside there with all those black pieces. The lighting doesn't necessarily want to work here, and I don't have a flashlight handy, but maybe if I don't know, flipped it upside down, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there with the build technique. But anywho, let's load up this Loot Llama. It's actually quite simple, if I'm being honest. You just take quite literally everything, just kind of throw it in there. Doesn't really matter what order, because again, like I showed with that play feature, you just toss it in, and then it'll all just come piling out. And then you just kind of close the top, like so. I mean, you can have to fiddle with that a little bit. There you go. Your llama is fully ready and loaded up for the next player to come by and loot it. Now let's have a look at what else this set includes. So taking a look at the instructions, it's a pretty cool rendition of everything included. You do have a QR code if you want to scan for some 20 Insiders points, or if you want to redeem a Bright Bomber pack skin, which is redeemable until for a few years now, I think. So any copy will come with it. I think I've redeemed mine, but just in case, I'm just going to cover that up for you guys. But just so you guys know, you do get a pretty good value of bonuses from that QR code. But anywho, flipping open to the first page, you can just kind of see for the first few pages here, just, you know, first bag tells you how to get the llama started and everything like that. Regular progress bar, since there's no minifigures. I love this build process. Again, just hated those cheese slopes, but it's worth it in the end. Flipping all the way to the back, though, you have just a little diagram that shows off the little Loot Llama play feature, as I showed off earlier, and then just advertisements for the first wave of Lego Fortnite sets, all of which are awesome bangers. Make sure to check out my reviews on those, as well as the special brick heads that I've also done reviews on. You got a parts listing that goes on for 2 pages, and then just a win at the back. As for extra pieces, this is what I received with my copy of this set. Overall, for 50 Canadian dollars, I honestly love this set. With just overall what you're getting, it appeals to both Lego Fortnite game mode fans or just regular Fortnite fans in general. Like, this is such an iconic set. Everyone's going to be wanting to pick this up, and it's not too expensive, I would argue, with what you're getting. It's a great display piece with a cool play feature. I mean, you can kind of even throw in your own loot if you wanted to, so that's cool. I highly recommend picking this up. I don't recommend paying full price for this. It's really going to be worth it. Again, only issue I really have is just how many cheese slopes you have to put on throughout the build. So that'd be my only issue, but even then, that's not really a huge deal for me. So I don't think it will be for you either. Anyways, highly recommend picking this up. It's an amazing set, and definitely check out picking up the other Fortnite sets. Just, oh, they're great. They're great. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little review. If so, let me know by hitting that like button as well as subscribing, and let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this set. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.